Back to World Crisis Radio, Webster Tarpley in Washington, D.C. So look, the Petraeus-Allen clique. It's Allen, the ISIS czar, in the State Department with his assistant, not Igor, but McGurk. That's the inside part. And then outside is General Petraeus, backed up by the multi-billionaire Kravis. And that's one of your main dangers in the world today. And this is not, they're not giving up, right? They've been repudiated, but they're still fighting. And again, the idea is they want to bomb Assad. Now, the term that's being that I'm hearing more and more for this is the Special Operations Community. The Special Operations Community wants boots on the ground. Well, who might the Special Operations Community be? The former head of the Joint Special Operations Command, General Petraeus, General Betrayus, as he is rightly known. Now, here's the interesting thing. General Betrayus and Allen have taken over the Washington Post, the news articles, and the editorial page. Let's just go back to a week ago today, Friday, December 5th, 2014, with this wonderful headline on the editorial page: "Stabilizing Syria, a safe zone could help in fighting the Islamic State and the Assad regime." December 5th. This is an article inspired by Allen and or Petraeus. These are interchangeable. Under pressure from allies, the Obama administration appears to be creeping towards a correction of its strategy in Syria. And it's about time, says the Washington Post. Turkey is not happy. Obama has been feckless. He's been counting on moderate Syrian forces, but he hasn't been slamming Assad. And the fact that he's not bombing Assad, that policy has prompted Turkey to withhold vital cooperation and, more seriously, has risked the destruction of U.S. allies, in other words, the Free Syrian Army on the ground. This is a colossal lie. Turkey has a policy of supporting terrorism. Erdogan, Davutoglu, they support terrorism. They're from the Muslim Brotherhood, and so are the control mechanisms for ISIS. So that's who you're dealing with. And it didn't start as a reaction to anything Obama did do or didn't do. Turkey decided that they were going to start the new Ottoman Empire, and therefore they wanted to destabilize Syria. So here we find now, reading on in this editorial from a week ago, Turkey, with whom senior U.S. officials have been negotiating the plan, could substantially step up its contributions to the war. Now, guess who senior U.S. officials means? It's Allen and McGurk. So the idea is a safe zone, a border strip, like the Sudetenland. Go and read my article about that. The border strip would include Kobane, and it would include deterring Syrian government aircraft from entering the area and shielding them from bombing raids. You get the idea. And, of course, we know that a no-fly zone anywhere means a bombing campaign to destroy the Syrian Air Force everywhere. That was a week ago. Now, today, it's the 12th of December, as we're taping. David Ignatius. Now, this is a slimy insider. He's very often on the Diane Rehm Show weekly review. He's very often on the network blab shows on Sunday morning. David Ignatius, CIA State Department insider, speaking tube, inspired by them. It's called Fitting Together a Middle East Strategy. And what do we read? Let's start the article. General John Allen must sometimes feel as if he's navigating a maze as he organizes the coalition to defeat the Islamic State. Iran is a silent partner in Iraq, but a potential adversary in Syria and elsewhere, and on and on. When Allen took the job in September, Islamic State fighters had overrun much of Iraq and Syria, and Obama was worried. Allen's effort was it didn't look very good when he started, but of course the indefatigable general is making progress. The fundamental contradictions of Obama's policy remain. Allen is a former commander of coalition forces in Afghanistan and one of the architects of the Sunni awakening in Iraq. Special forces, huh? He was a good choice for this evolving ad hoc effort, but he's carrying a heavy rucksack, as General David Petraeus liked to say, and that has all kinds of pieces of strategy in it. So on and on, the Allen, they don't quite give him a personality cult on the same magnitude as Petraeus, but he's going in that direction. So the idea is he is acting as the lawyer, the ambassador, the representative, the envoy of who? Of Erdogan and Davutoglu of Turkey, who are rotten pro-terrorist elements, of Qatar, and generally of the Muslim Brotherhood. So this is bad news. And Obama is certainly right to mistrust these people. Don't follow anything these people say. And of course, the information background on this stuff, we had it already. December 1st, Karen DeYoung, Washington Post. U.S. considers opening new front against Islamic State to create a safe zone in Syria. And as we read down, Turkish officials and General John Allen, the administration's chief envoy to the U.S.-led coalition against the Islamic State, have assessed that the Free Syrian Army can marshal sufficient trained forces to gradually move eastward into this zone. But right now, it's going to be U.S. aircraft and Turkish special forces. So you get the idea. It's a no-fly zone, meaning the entirety of Syria gets clobbered. You can say that this is sort of Obama tricked and betrayed Russia in regard to Libya back in March of 2011. This time, if Obama says yes to this, he's going to be tricked by Allen, McGurk, and Petraeus, among others. And, of course, we know Kerry and Samantha Power brought them in to facilitate the path towards aggression. Now, we also have another interesting article here. It's a Lebanese publication. Let's see if we can find it. It's the, let's see. The word in the White House is de-escalation. So this is Tony Badran, B-A-D-R-A-N, 4th of December. This is a blog called Now, N-O-W period. Okay? Word in the White House is de-escalation. And the point of this is that the people around Obama are now realizing that Obama uncompromisingly rejects any confrontation with Assad, so that all of these leaks about the no-fly zone, the safe zone, the cooperation with Turkey, and all these, that Turkey is really, they really feel like they've been let down. Pro-terrorists out there, not happy. The leaked proposal is a non-starter. This article says, among other things, we had on Monday, December 1st, we had 3 reports, Wall Street Journal, Washington Post, and Bloomberg, that the U.S. and Turkey are considering the establishment of a safe zone on the Turkish-Syrian border, meaning in Syria, active war. The reported plan was wonderful cooperation of the U.S. and Turkey, and the Turks have long demanded a no-fly zone and a buffer zone. But the proposal, getting nowhere, serves as yet another public White House announcement to Iran and the U.S. that the Assad regime is off limits. Good. Keep it off limits. One war at a time. ISIS first. Lay off Assad. He's helping you. Back in a minute.